Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the today's webinar session brought to you by IU International University of Applied Sciences and Shiksha Study Abroad. This is an informative session on higher education at IU International University. Before we move further, I would like to introduce our presenter today, Ms. Pratima Gongton and Ms. Melina. To all the students, I will have a request. Please post your questions in the Q&A box and wait for the end of the session to ask your question directly to our presenters. From going forward, I would like to ask Pratima, please take on the stage and go ahead with your presentation. All the best.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Andres. And hello to everybody. I hope everybody now almost having at the end of the day in India, but in Germany now it's around 1:30 p.m. And it's really, really hot today in Berlin. So hi from Berlin with a sunny greetings from my side. And also I'm representing IU, International University of Applied Sciences, Germany. So we're based in Germany. So if any of you are interested in studying in Germany, today you have come to the right place. And today we're looking through a lot of different programs, and also I will also show you what are the trend of the education of these days. And at the end of the presentation, I will also guide you how to put up the application, how to prepare those documents. Yeah, and if you have any questions, you can also during the presentation drop those questions in the chat box. Yeah, and after the presentation, we will also allow you to unmute yourself and then have a chat with us a little bit as well. I can see that we have more participants right now. So without further ado, welcome again, everyone. If anybody just joining, let's get started. Let me share the screen with all of you. I hope everybody can see my screen right now. I'm going to turn off the camera so that everybody is focusing on the presentation now. It's going to be very short, and if you have questions, just drop that in the chat and we are going through that together at the end of the webinar. And welcome again, everybody. Greetings from Berlin, and this is a webinar for International University of Applied Sciences, or IU Germany. Before talking about who we are, first, let's have a look into introduction about Germany. This is the agenda of today. And why coming to Germany, actually? Because I know that apart from Germany, there are also many, many other countries that you all also probably have that in your mind already. For example, going to Canada, going to UK, or other countries around Europe, or even Australia or New Zealand. But why coming to Germany, actually? First of all, if you see in this slide, Germany is ranked now one of the top. This according to the statistic, Germany become number one in the top ranking for the most popular destination for international studies. But why? First, because we're providing quality education. Second, you will also have experience of studying abroad. So you're living in Europe. German has one of the biggest GDP compared to other countries in Europe. So you are looking at a good opportunity for your career after graduation. And last but not least, when you look at the budget preparation for coming to Germany, it is very, very affordable. Today, I'm going to show you how much would it cost you to come to study with our university. It is, I promise you, very, very affordable for you. Now, apart from having famous beer and also sausages and all the famous cars brand, German also provide good benefit for all the graduates as well. When you apply to become a student, so you study, you come to Germany, you are a student, you have a student visa, we allow you to work already as a student status, maximum 20 hours per week, yeah, or 120 days per year. So doesn't matter. So if you're coming here, you are applying for a master degree, so you already have a lot of skills. You have been working already after your bachelor graduation. So this is a good chance for you to look for part-time job during your study. Second benefit is that after you graduate, you can then apply for a so-called job seeking visa. So German government are not kicking you out right away. Yeah. So with the German degree, which our university is providing, With German degree, we are fully accredited university. So with German degree, you can get back to the immigration office and say, I want to apply for stay back option. And you have that right up to 18 months after your graduation, after you have German degree. And the most important part is that, let's say you are a good candidate and you get a job, a proper job. And after you work for 2 years or 24 months, you have been paying tax for German government for completely 24 months. They need to see all the records of that. And then after that, you get back to the immigration office and say, I would like to apply for my permanent residence. So only 2 years. So if you compare to UK or if you compare to US, for example, Germany giving a very good shortcut for you. First, good budget. Second, a very good shortcut to the PR because it only take you another 2 years after graduation to get the PR. Compared to England, that would take you at least 5 to 6 to 8 years, right? So this is a very good shortcut for all of you. Now, this is the latest trend I got. So just want to give you a hint of what happened after the corona. So what does education disruption look like after the pandemic? So this is the statistic from around the world, Microsoft Data Science, using LinkedIn data statistic. As you can see, behavior of consumers change. So we need 149 million new jobs that are involved in IT background. I don't want to scare any of you who do not have IT background. I mean, we also offer the job or the degree, I'm sorry, the degree that are not in IT, but we also have a lot of IT program. But what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a growing industry. So if you're looking at career after graduation, there is a big chance to step into the AI, cybersecurity, to become data analysis. And we also offer a lot of programs for those direction as well. And this is the strong point for IU because if you would look for public university, yes, I know, study public university in Germany, it's free of charge. I understand. But when you look at all the courses, public university are not fast enough to develop these courses according to the pandemic disruption. So when you're looking for, growing industry, new developed program, you need to look for private university, and we are here for you. And now who we are. Now you decide to come to Germany. Now, which university? So we are IU, International University of Applied Sciences. It was in 1998 founded. And when I joined the company, which is around 3 years ago, well, we have around 65,000 students. And just 3 years apart, we already almost have 100,000 students accumulated for the whole IU students. Yeah, but for international student, we have two campuses for international students. So these two campuses provide English taught program. If you have seen a lot of campuses, they're probably German taught campus, but two campuses are English taught program here. So if you look for master degree, you have to go for Berlin. And if you look for bachelor degree, you need to go to Bad Honnef. We are very, very diverse. So we have both our students and our staff. We have now over 110 nationalities as part of IU, and we offer a lot of bachelor's and master degree. Now let's look at our campus. So I know that many of you joining the session today, you're looking at coming to Germany. So if you're a master student, you are coming to Berlin. This is our campus in Berlin. And we have YouTube video, so you can look at the video later on. Today, I don't have time to go through the campus tour with you, but you can go to our YouTube channel later on. This is our Bad Honnef campus, and it's only for bachelor students. So if you're looking at bachelor program, you're going to our campus in Bad Honnef. It's very nice, very greenery, and we also have dorm inside the campus as well. And this is another part where everybody's looking for. So career support department. We also have career service department for you. At IU, when you apply to study with us, first of all, you go through all the program and then you graduate, okay? But before you graduate, you can also reach out to our career service department. What are they doing? What they do is they organize a lot of preparation for you to be able to, after graduate, apply for jobs. For example, you prepare your resume, your CV, and you probably be able to join their workshop because they're going to train you how to do a proper CV for German employer and what kind of interview that German employer would usually do, and how do you negotiate salary with German employer. So those are the topics that you can join the workshops from our career service department. And from time to times, we are going to invite our company partners, a very expert, yeah, from our company partner in many, many sectors, sometimes from Lufthansa, sometimes from PwC, in many, many sectors, sometimes from automobile sector. They come to our university and then organize like a career talk. So they will let you know what kind of candidate they're looking for. And we also have a portal where you can look for jobs in this portal as well. So starting from student jobs and moving on to part-time jobs and also jobs after graduation. And our university are 100% international, which means when you're here, our staff also speak English. So you don't have to worry about, the need of first of all speaking German. And this is the example of the career outlook. So if you visit our website, you want to apply for a program and you don't know what kind of job you can do afterward, you can visit our website and go to career section, and we have the career perspective for you. So you can already plan your job or your career opportunity before you even apply, right? This is just an example for master in computer science, but we have this listed for all programs over our website. Now, talking about our programs, I can't go through everything today because there are so many programs we are offering. Today, I'm not so much focusing on bachelor program, but we also have bachelor program, as you can see from the slide. So BBA, international management, IT, engineering, aviation, and hospitality. So if you're interested or you have sister or brothers interested, please let us know. Our tuition for bachelor, it's only 4,188 euro per year. And this is a very, very, very good price. But I know many of you today are looking for a master program after bachelor graduation, and you're probably already working for quite some time. So we're going through more of master program today. We have international management. We have both 2 years program and 1 year program. What are the difference? So 2 years program are for students who do not have work experience, and 1 year program could be for students who have studied at least 4 years in India. So there's those conditions where we can guide you later on when you want to apply. We have computer science, we have engineering management, and we also have the MBA degree. Now that you see the slide, I also want to point out that this is the tuition fee per year. So our program, if you can see, it's only around 7,800 euro per year, or roughly around 6,000 euro per year. So the number is really, really affordable. If you're studying in other branches, for example, finance, big data engineering, or healthcare. Healthcare is also very, very, very popular. Human resource, supply chain, and artificial intelligence. So any branches that are into in this slide, and you also want to learn management alongside. So you can look for an MBA degree as well. Our MBA degree only costs 12,000 euro for the whole degree. So this is, again, a very good price. And this is our new opening program for this October intake. So as you can see, we have data science, artificial intelligence, in cybersecurity for master degree. As I said, we are opening more and more IT related programs for the industry disruption that are going to happen within 2025. So by the time that the world needed a lot of IT related jobs, you are already here with us and graduate, and you already, there in the job market. So look out for that for yourself. Now, another benefit studying with IU, we also have a collaboration with London South Bank University. And this university is very famous in London, in England overall. We signed a contract with LSBU and we work together to give you a double degree. So imagine you come to Germany, you study with us in Berlin. Let's say you study MBA engineering management, and you just want another degree, which is a UK degree, which is a London South Bank University. You only need to pay €1,490 extra, and you will get another degree, which is accredited UK degree. Why do you need that? Because when you put two degrees in your resume, one German degree, the other UK degree, so this boosts up the qualification when you apply for the job. So this is also another benefit for you. You don't need to fly to London to take exam. You don't need to do any extra project. We have developed our curriculum together with LSBU. At the end, you will get two degrees. It's called a double degree. One German, one UK. Very, very good option. Now, we just talk about pandemic disruption. So, with pandemic disruption, we see the importance of flexibility, and we never know if the pandemic is going to come back again or not. We don't want them, but you never know. So, we develop My Campus Study Portal. When you apply and studying with us, you are going to have access to our campus physical classes like usual. Okay, but when you come study with us, you will also have access to online study portal. It is quite static study. So it's a recorded video. You can watch it anytime, any day that you like. However, you don't need that day to come to the campus. And what does it mean? It means you have more time to look for part-time job. You have more time to do internships. You have more time to think about the business. Many of you told me that you actually come to Germany but also want to start a business of your own. So you study getting master degree on your way to PR. At the same time, you can also save your budget and look for a student job. You also can download a learning app, yeah, to your mobile phone, because you can study anywhere, anytime. Now, this is a very good part. Our tuition fee. I know I don't want to confuse you with a lot of numbers today because Shiksha advisor can also give you more details about those budget and number. However, I can give you an example. If you are an engineer and you want to come here to study engineering management, your tuition fee it's only 7,800 for that year. You only need 1 year. And in Germany, it's not like in the UK where if you study 1 year, you get a work visa for 1 year. No. If you study 1 year, you have a German degree, it doesn't matter. You are eligible to get that 18-month job seeking visa. So all in all, this is all the German degree. And your budget in for our 1 year degree is less than 10,000. So it is very, very good price right now. If you are looking for an MBA, you will be with us for 1.5 years, and the total price is 12,000. So in this slide, you're seeing the total price of the whole degree. But if you need the budget per year, you need to go back to the above slide that I showed you earlier. The slide I will send to Shiksha. So if you want to have a look at that later on, please get in touch with Shiksha advisor. Yeah. Now you are almost ready to go ahead. What do you need to prepare? You need, if you apply for bachelor degree, first you need to talk to your parents and if they're allowed. Second, you need to prepare your high school diploma. I know in India you call SSC and HSC, and you need to make sure you have good grade. You are a good student. Yeah, and then passport, resume, and English test. So pretty common. But we're looking more for master degree today. So if you are looking at applying for master degree, you need to make sure, first of all, you have bachelor's degree or at least a provisional degree certificate that is issued by the university. Second, you need to prepare all semester mark sheet. We need all semesters mark sheet. Yeah, transcript. It is called in many countries. It's called transcript, but I know in your country it's called mark sheet. So we are happy with your mark sheet, but you make sure that you're a good student. You have over 50% overall. Yeah, your CGPA, valid passport, a simple resume, and of course, now with the English test, you're applying now for English taught program. So you only need to prove your English proficiency. So you don't need to do German tests or anything. Yeah, just English. Now, If you have an MOI certificate, medium of instruction is an English certificate from the university, then you need to use this and submit to us. But if you don't have an MOI certificate, you will then need to either take IELTS, TOEFL, or Duolingo test. We'll tell the student they should take Duolingo test because it's easier and it's also cheaper. And we also certify Duolingo test for you. So we could also take Duolingo test for you. Now about the experience, work experience. Today I only want to highlight MBA. So if you are looking at applying for our MBA programs today, you just need to make sure that you have been working already for 2 years after bachelor graduation. So let's say you want to do MBA engineering, you must graduate, let's say 2 years ago, so 2020, and have been working already during these 2 years before you can apply for an MBA. Okay? And that is the condition. However, we also have programs that do not require work experience. So you're a fresh graduate, you just complete your bachelor's degree. If you just complete your bachelor's degree, if you look at my slide, you can also look at related study field program. It depends on your bachelor. If you study hospitality, management, traveling, Bachelor of Arts, you probably be able to apply for international management. If you study anything, computer engineering, anything IT related, then you can apply for computer science. Or even you study engineer and you never work before, we can also have engineering management for you. Now, I believe I have covered all the topic for you. I have already seen that we have already 12 questions in the chat. Very nice. So let me open that. Thank you very much for your participation. I can see that we have 43 participants and everybody it's still with me now. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen and then you can see me a little bit because I'm going to go through the question with all of you. So I have indeed 12 questions. Chandres, do you want to pick the question for me and then I can give you
Sure,
the
I
answer?
can definitely do that. Before that, don't if it's fine with you, can we take some live questions so that it will be interactive, more interactive session? So
Sure,
people have
sure.
been raising their hands for a while, so I have been asking them. So let's start with Jatinder Singh. He is one of our participants. Jatinder, please unmute yourself and please go ahead with the question.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Ah.
My question is that I want to do my master's in business MBA. I just want to do MBA, global MBA. So what would be the fee structure of, and what are the job opportunities after doing this? Like either I have to go option to go choose engineering management, or either I need to go for my MBA. What would be the suitable course? I am just still confused.
Well, Jatinder, this is go back to what you have studied in bachelor degree and what kind of job you have been doing so far. So if you could give me just a short introduction about that.
Yeah, actually, I have done my bachelor's in mechanical engineering with 65 grades. After
Mm-hmm.
that, I'm working as a mechanical software trainer since last
Mm-hmm.
5 years.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the best option here. I know you want to study an MBA, okay? For you, there's two options now. First, you can apply for our Master of Engineering. So you'll also get to study management course, but you also save the time and save budget because this is 1 year program. You are eligible to study because you study bachelor in mechanical engineering before in India. So you only need 1 year. When you need 1 year, you only need 1 year budget. So you save budget already. At the end, you get master degree of engineering management. So you will study mix of engineering project and also management course together. Okay. And this is the first option. Now, the second option, you just asked me if you can study MBA or not. Yes, you can also study MBA. You will then have one more semester extra. So you will have 1.5 year program. So you will need a little bit more budget. And you will also need to prove that you have been working for already 2 years. Okay. So it's a bit more complicated if you go for MBA. And the difference is MBA, you're looking more of courses like leadership management, entrepreneurship, become an engineer manager. So it's just a different direction of the program. But with my personal experience, I'm giving a lot of career advice. Just to save you time and budget, I would recommend you to go for Master of Engineering.
And what would be the fee structure like after discount, after the scholarship? It's like it was showing
The
the screen 7, 7, 7, 8. I thought.
exactly. Exactly. So you only need 1 year, and your total tuition fee will be 7,000. I'll make a round number for you, 7,800. Okay. But on the top of that, you will need to pay campus fee of 1,000. So it's become 8,800 roundabout. And you will need to spare your cost of living, which is a blocked account. So coming to Germany, you need a blocked account for that
Okay.
1 year, which is on the top. So you don't pay to university, but you need to show it to the embassy. 11,000 euro for that year. In total, I'll give you a roundabout number, a roundabout budget. You need roughly, I would say, around about 20,000 euro for that 1 year, including a cost of living and the tuition fee for you. If you need the exact calculation, you need to talk to advisor at Shiksha, because they have the table for you. They have that in Indian lakhs for you. I only have that in euro for you today.
Definitely, we'll help you with that, Jatinder, and I hope that answers your question. And now I'm gonna unmute Rohit, Rohit Maluparia. Rohit, if you can hear us, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Please go ahead with the question.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. Ma'am, I want to ask that as you said that in the bachelor's program, we have one dual degree program in which we get one international exposure of 6 months. So will it be possible in master's program also?
I'm not so sure. International exposure of 6 months. What kind of program you're referring to?
Ma'am, actually, you have mentioned that in your bachelor's program, there is a program like in that 6 months we go for some international exposure. We conduct our studies in any foreign university, like in London, and I
Oh,
think
no, no, no. it's
yeah.
it's it's not like that. It's called a double degree. Yeah, it's called a double degree with
Oh yeah, sorry.
London South Bank University. So
Yeah.
you're not going to London, you're not going to England. It's just a top up benefit for you. If you're looking for a master program, we also have that as well. It's very simple. You will study in Germany. You will study with our university. You just
Okay.
need to pay administrative fee of 1,400 euro on the top, and you will also get the same degree. But it will say London South Bank University. So it will be a UK degree for you. So it's like a double degree.
Okay, okay. Actually, I've already applied for MIM in IU University, and I'm most probably I would be joining the batch for 1st October. But I have one
Very
more
good.
question regarding this. Like if like I had applied for the visa, but if by any chance there's a delay in the visa process and I won't be able to reach on 1st October, and I got the delay of 15 to 10 days, then is there any solution provided by the university that how would I manage the classes of that time duration?
Mm. We allow the student to be late at the maximum 10 days. So by the 10th of October, you need to arrive to Germany. You need to come and visit us and let us know by 10th of October that you are here. If you're not making it until 10th of October, which means your visa is very, very late, then you will need to defer. So you will need to let us know that you are not getting the visa yet. Well, you are going to defer your intake to another intake, and that would be the two options that we have for you for now.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, Rohit, for asking that, and thank you, Pratima, for answering that. And now I'm gonna unmute Arpit Kaushik. Arpit, if you can hear us, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your question.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, hi, Arpit,
Yes.
you're audible.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. I have two queries actually. I want to ask that I've done my master's in engineering from India. Now I want to pursue my MBA. So will I be eligible for that? like doing second master's from abroad or in Germany.
Okay, Arpit, I cannot really hear you well. You want to study an MBA. First question is, what have you studied in your bachelor degree?
Ma'am, I'm a mechanical engineer and I've done masters in that.
Mm-hmm. Sure. If you already have 2 years work experience, then you can also apply for our MBA. But I just recommend our first candidate. I just talked to him and he also studied mechanical engineering. So for you, I would recommend you to go for Master of Engineering. It is shorter, so you can save your budget because you only need 1 year and the tuition fee is less. So just go for Master of Engineering Management. You study almost the same thing, but you also save the budget.
Yeah, ma'am, actually the thing is I've already done my master's in engineering. So will I be eligible for second master?
Ah, you already have Master of Engineering.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, if you would then want to study more of a, business administration side, you can also apply with those qualifications. Yes.
Okay. And if I have a gap of 2.5 years, like I'm
Um,
working now, but I have a study gap. So
um, this
will that
the study
be the
gap, it's
problem?
okay. The study gap is totally fine. What we check is you need to have all semester mark sheet. So it doesn't matter if there's a gap in between. We need all semester mark sheet and degree certificate, and that's what we'll look at. Good grade.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, Arpit. And now we are gonna take Sayed Jani. Sayed, if you're here with us, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello.
Great,
Hi,
great.
ma'am.
Please
Good
go ahead with your
afternoon.
question.
Hello. Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, I have done BTech in mechanical engineering with had a 2.7 CGPA. So I want to study engineering management. So you told 1,000 euros for initial secured for place, no? What about the rest of the money amount, ma'am? We need to pay whole amount once, or we need to any installment option?
Okay. Um, Thank you for the question. I think we have a lot of engineering today, which is very, very good because Germany is a very famous country when you look at engineering career perspective. And thank you, Syed, for for joining us today. About the budget, so you have two options to make the payment to our university. First, you can pay per year. So in your case, if you want to study Master of Engineering, your tuition is around 7,800 euro for the first year, but you only need 1 year, so that is the total budget. So you can pay 7,800 at once, but we don't ask you to pay at the point of application. Of course, we'll only ask you to pay when you already get the visa approved, and that is good thing for you. So we only collect 1,000 euro at the point of, before you go to visa appointment, only 1,000 euro. And if you get the visa, then you can choose to pay that in one go, 7,800 euro, or you can divide it into installment per month. Okay. But to do installment per month, that could get a bit complicated for you because you at the beginning you don't have German bank account yet. So it's going to take you about 3 to 4 months until you can get a German bank account after you arrive Germany. So during that 3 to 4 months, you need to pay a tuition fee by cash. So you have to visit the campus and make a tuition fee by cash per month. So it's not really practical for all the students, but now it's dependent on you. So either that 1 year per year or per month.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And one more. Is there any deadline for this course,
Yes,
right?
because
To submit any application?
Yes, because if you want to make it in time for our October intake, I know that to get a visa appointment, it could take you already 4 to 8 weeks. So you should submit your application, I would say, by mid-August, by 15th of August. So that would be kind of a deadline from my end, like a suggested deadline. However, if you have everything ready in hand, I need to tell all of you today that the application it's free of charge. So just submit the application to Shiksha, and they are going to give you advice. You don't need to pay anything at the beginning. So just go ahead and do it as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pratima, for answering that. And now I'm going to unmute Shekhar Dantam. Shekhar, please unmute yourself and please go ahead with your question.
Good evening.
Good
Hi,
evening,
we can hear
Yeah,
you.
Shekhar.
good evening. My name is Singh. Yeah. This my age is 55 year. Is it possible for me doing MBA at this age? I am
Hi,
age
Shaka.
55.
At our university, we don't have age limit for the education. Of course, if you still have your bachelor degree certificate or mark sheet, so all the documents are still there, so you didn't lose it along the way. So we still need all the documents that even though you have graduated for quite some time. And have you been working since graduation of your bachelor's degree?
Yes, I have been working for 10 years.
Very good.
10 years.
Okay, so we have a proof that you've been working and collect your experience so far. So we are happy to take your application.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Shekhar. And now I'm going to unmute Anand Bhardwaj. Please, Anand, go ahead with your question.
Hello,
Hi, Anand.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, so my question is I have already applied and I have got an interview slot for the 26th of July. Is there any chance that that interview can be held prior?
that's a very good question, Anand. So I need to tell all of you that we are having a heavy load of application right now. As you may imagine that Corona is over and everybody want to study abroad right now. So we trying our best to give an earlier slot for all the students. However, we also look at some priorities. For example, if any of you already have a prone to get a visa appointment, so in this case, we probably see some dates that are approaching for the visa appointment. We may be able to prioritize those interview for you. So Anand, so if you could reach out to us and drop me the name. So I think you apply through Shiksha, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just ask your advisor. Your advisor can drop us your name. I'm going to look at who is dealing with your case, and then I will try my best to try to squeeze you in some other days. I know it has been very, very busy for our team, but we'll try our best.
Ma'am, I have another question if I may.
Go ahead.
What exactly are the class timings during
Class
throughout the
timing.
course? Yeah,
What do you mean, like class schedule or class timing? How do
like
we
is there a
study or?
particular time we'll have classes in the morning, evening, afternoon, or is there a different
No.
schedule?
No, it depends. It depends. So your schedule are going to look different than a traditional campus studies. So you only need to be on campus for possibly 3 days per week. So this is a usual schedule. So only 3 days per week you come on campus, and your session is going to be for to 2.5 to 4 hours. So you don't need full day on campus. So we give you more time to also doing a self-study through the portal and also come to class as well on the next day. So you only have one day on campus, the next day you don't need to come, and the other day you come back on campus. And it could be morning and it could be afternoon, depends.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, Anand. And now I'm going to unmute Nachiket. Nachiket, if you're there, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your question.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to ask whether I'm confused by my background. My background, I'll tell you my background. I'm pursuing a master's in aviation right now, and I'll be graduating next year. So, what program is I can apply? I mean,
So you already
what
study
program?
one master in India. It is an
Yeah,
aviation program. I see. What did you study in your bachelor degree, Nachiket?
actually, it's a integrated course, and it's to be done after 12th. So it's a 5-year course.
I see. So it's a 5-year course from 12th
Yeah,
grade. So it's like a straight bachelor to
yeah,
master degree. I can see that.
yeah.
All right. So you will then take this qualification from your end. So it's like an integrated course. So you will have both bachelor and master all together. Now that you still don't have any work experience, right, Nachiket, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
I see. So you will then need to ask yourself what kind of job you're looking at in the future. According to your background, I can recommend Master of International Management on our side, because when you study aviation management, you probably have also business background as well in your integrated program. So what you can apply, because you don't have work experience, so it's get limited a little bit on your side. So I can recommend Master of International Management. You need to study 2 years in Germany because you don't have work experience. So if you want to straight away apply, then international management, or you can also find a job first, maybe work for 1 or 2 years so you know what exactly you want to do, and then come later on. This is depend on you.
What's the difference between masters in international management and one?
Mm. The difference is that not everybody can apply for our 1 year program. Only students who have studied at least 4 years bachelor's degree in India can apply for our 1 year program. So the curriculum is shorter, it's more compact, and we can only accept only one group of students. So in your case, I do not know because you study integrated program, so I'm not sure what credits you will have at the end. Yeah. However, you are not eligible for that program because we need work experience, and that's why I have not recommend you that one, because you have no work experience yet.
Great. Thank you, Pratima, for answering
Thank you.
that. And now I'm gonna unmute Ajay. So Ajay, if you're here, please go ahead with your question.
Ma'am,
Hi, yes, Ajay, we can hear you.
ma'am, I want to know about how many years of education is needed to do masters in Germany.
How many education? Can you repeat, Ajay?
How many years of education is needed to study in Germany?
Depends if you want to study bachelor degree or master
Master's
degree.
degree, ma'am. Master's degree.
Then you will need a bachelor degree, and that is
A bachelor's
sufficient to
degree. I have
study.
only 3 years of bachelor's degree. Am I eligible to study in Germany?
Yes. What did you study in your bachelor degree?
BSc in food science, ma'am. I want to
Yes.
do masters in food science.
Yes, you are eligible to study in Germany, but unfortunately, we are not offering food sciences. So our program do not relate it in any food sciences. So we only have engineering program, IT program, and a business program.
Yes, but for another universities, am I eligible to study? I just want to study in Germany, ma'am. That's it.
You could be possible. So I would also recommend you to contact Shiksha advisor. They can also provide you other options as well.
Well, Ajay, this is where we are talking about IU University specifically. So, as Pratima said, you can reach out to some other counselors, but here only we can answer for the IU universities. Great.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, yeah. So I'm gonna unmute Pranal now, and Pranal, please go ahead with your question.
Good afternoon, Pratima.
Hi, Prana.
Hi. So yeah, I just wanted to ask, like, which level of German language has to be mastered in order to sustain there and bag a job? Because lately I've been hearing that we need to clear some levels about like we have to reach till C1 or C2 level. Otherwise, it's becoming difficult. Is that true?
It depends on which direction or which career background you have so far. As far as I know, if you're an engineer, if you work in an IT base, or if you want to work in an international company where you stay in Berlin or you stay in Hamburg, you stay in Munich, Frankfurt, for example, where this is very big cities and there's a lot of international company, you may not need to be fluent in German. However, if you're working, for example, in a travel sector, marketing sector, or finance sector, you may need to speak a very good German. So it depends.
Okay, so I just have another question, please, if I may. Like, I'm a computer science engineer. I graduated in 2021 and I have a CGPA of 6.65,
Very
which
good.
roughly comes up to like 63%. and I don't have any experience actually. I have been applying for jobs and everything, but I don't have any experience. However, I'm just skilled in various programming languages. Like I'm good with C, C++, Python, HTML. I can develop websites also. So this, you see, after my bachelor's, I have a gap. I have a little bit of gaps. So am I still eligible for master's program? So what do you think about that?
Yes, 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 yes. So I would recommend you to look for our master degree in either computer science or data science or artificial intelligence. And if you have background already, bachelor degree in computer engineering and continue with master of computer science, this you are having a very good chance of getting job in Germany already when you are students. That's what I've heard from students who can code, who can do a web application. So these are your application look very positive to me according to your grade and all. So
Yes.
just prepare your resume, and also your grade is good. So I would recommend you to go ahead with MSc Computer Science, and the gap is absolutely no problem as long as you have all semester mark sheet and degree. You are eligible to continue our Master Computer Science without any work experience.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I just have too many doubts about it. But like, should I go for which exam should I give for the GRE, or which exam would you recommend?
No,
And
no.
I don't know how to start all this. I know I have to give application forms, I have to submit. I just don't know where to start. It's just so confusing because everybody just keeps on giving different heads up. So I'm just confused about
Mm,
it.
I know you can have a lot of information at once. So at our university, you don't need GMAT, you don't need GRE. So we really look at your grade back in your bachelor. So you say 63. For me, it's already very good. You prepare a good motivation letter and contact Shiksha counselor, and they
Okay.
will prepare everything for you. They will give you one step-by-step guidance.
Okay, so whom should I approach? Like, should I just randomly write a letter, or would you suggest me anybody to whom I should give
Chandras,
it?
can you
Yeah,
make a note for
definitely.
Pranav?
Pranal, the moment you fill out your information on our website, our counselor will definitely reach out to you, and they
Okay,
clear all these doubts that how do you proceed with your applications and what are your options. Okay.
okay. So, are you going to send me the link, or should I,
Yeah. After this
again?
webinar, you're definitely gonna receive a link from our side as well and from IU International as well. So
Uh,
definitely you can reach out to us. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Pratima. Have a nice day. Thank you.
You too, Pranav.
Well, thank you, Pranal. And now I'm going to unmute Ara Sharma. So, Ara Sharma, if you're there, please go ahead with your question.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Shama. Go ahead.
I have done my Bachelor in Arts in 2025, and I have 2 year work experience in HR Human Resource Management. And I also have MOI from my college. So, am I eligible for 18 months MBA program?
Yes, you are. Very good, Shama. So you are eligible for our MBA. If you want to continue doing human resource management, then you should start the application with Shiksha. Sounds positive. You have a good grade in bachelor's degree?
Ma'am, I have 56%.
56 should be all right. So 56 is already a bit over 50. So please start the application. We will evaluate your grade for you. But for me, 56 should be all right. So you can go ahead. But we also need to see that you are working in between these 2 years after graduation. So at the latter stage of application, you will also need to give us your work proof or work experience letter. But if you don't know how this look like and how to prepare that, Shiksha advisor will give you the guideline for that as well.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Ara Sharma. And now I'm going to unmute our last participant, who is Kinjal. Kinjal, and Kinjal, please go ahead with your question.
Hello, Kinjal.
I guess she dropped. So, well, so Pratima, I guess we have done with the raising hand questions, and now we can pick some of the Q&A questions so that we can clear these doubts as well. So one of the
So,
very common question which I can see is German mandatory for getting the job after masters? If yes, what level they require?
yeah, sure, Chandra. So, as I answered one of the candidate earlier, so German is not mandatory, first of all, to come to Germany. So to start your journey to study with IU, German language is not mandatory at all. So you will have time to study German during your study at IU. So depend on the sector that you are working at. This is my answer. If you are working at international sector, high tech sector, for example, just like the candidate who asked me, Pranal, she is a computer engineer. So she will work in IT company. Usually IT company are super international. So usually people who work in IT sector, they can probably speak German, just, communicational level, where you go to supermarket and you need to buy something. So it's not like, advanced German where everybody can learn that. So I would say if you work in an international sector, for example, you work for a company who import and export commercial goods, and you work with a company outside of Europe, outside of Germany, you are in customer service in an international company. In that role, you probably won't need German, okay? But the key is maybe you need to look for a job in the big cities like Berlin, Munich, Frankfurt, Hamburg, for example. And people who probably need German, if you study, for example, finance or law or some of marketing sector. I wouldn't say all, because they're also in our company, our head of marketing is also from India. So it's super international here. So it depends also of your qualification and the city you're living, and also what kind of sector you're entering.
Perfect, Pratima.
Um,
So
Chandras, I just need to interrupt you quickly. So I just got informed from Melina that our London South Bank University degree is actually cheaper than I inform everyone. So it's not 1,490 anymore. We reduced the price to 750. So I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. I'm going to adjust my presentation before I send to you again later on. So great news for all of you. It's
well,
actually cheaper than that.
that's actually a great news for all the students with us. And congrats, guys! You just got a big discount over the prices. So please go ahead and file
Exactly.
your applications. So,
Exactly.
so I'm gonna go ahead with the next question. So Kinjal asked that, do you have any course in luxury or fashion management?
No, we don't have any course in luxury or fashion management. I would say Kinjal, you need to contact Shiksha advisor, because they would have more option for you.
Okay, so again, people are asking for the cost. If it is possible to revise the, retail the cost which you have mentioned for the courses, so that people are clear on that part, including the
Um,
discounted ones which we got just updated.
okay, I could revise, recap that for all of you
Yeah,
once again.
definitely.
So let's have a look into that together. So I almost forget to talk about our early bird discount. So let's recap all of the discount available for us here. So the price that you are seeing here are the tuition fee for the whole degree. So if you're applying for 1 year degree, it is 7,800 euro for that 1 year. If you are applying for an MBA degree, it is 12,000 euro for the whole degree. So the first year you pay around 8,000, and the second year, which is only one semester, you pay 4,000 roughly. And the price for 2 years master degree, it is around 12,000. So divided by 2, you have around 6,000 euro per year. I'm showing you price in euro, but if you need that in Indian lakhs, you please contact Shiksha advisor, because they are going to help you with those number once again. And last but not least, our bachelor program. This is the price for the whole 3 years. So per year, you only pay around 4,200. Yeah, euro. So we're talking euro right now. The discount you see here, it's already calculated. So you only need to see this number that I just told you. Apart from this number, you just need to add 1,000 euro campus fee on the top. And 1,000 euro campus fee is collected when you decide to go ahead and reserve your study spot at IU. So after pay 1,000 euro, you're getting a visa letter, like the letter of admission, where you go ahead and apply for visa. And if you pay this 1,000 euro very early, so let's say within the first 2 weeks, we give you extra early bird discount of 500 euro to your tuition fee. So let's take one of our engineer case that we had couple minutes ago. So he need to pay 1,000 euro first, and if he pays fast, he got a 500 euro discount on the top of this amount. So his final tuition would just be 7,288. Yeah, I hope that's clear now.
Well, actually, it is more clear than before, and I hope everyone got their answers who have been asking about the discounts and about the cost for the courses. And thank you, Pratima. I'm gonna ask the last question for the seminar. And so one of our attendees asked, "Can I do masters after 4 year of gap, 4 year of gap after engineering without work experience?" So his aggregate percentage is 68%. So what would you suggest to him or her?
No problem at all. So as long as you have a complete mark sheet and the degree certificate, even though you're not working, if you apply for a Master of Engineering, we don't need work experience. So we barely need to look at that. So there is no problem to apply at all.
Perfect. So, guys, here we come to end of this session, and thank you so much everyone for joining in. And this was such an informative session from Pratima and Melina. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. And we will be reaching out to you for the feedbacks as well. So please go ahead, feel free to reach out to us as well. And have a good day and goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. You have a lovely evening. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.